Hello everyone, this is JPL back for another reaction video, and today I'll be reacting to RWBY Volume 6, Chapter 8, Dead End. Okay, yeah, this video is going to be up late. Actually, you're not going to notice it at all because this video is going to be blocked anyway, so, yeah. Anyways, so, I believe this chapter is about the confrontation between Jean and Ozpin. Judging by the thumbnail of the video, it has those two at odds, which is something that you saw in the intro. I'm not really looking forward to that because I don't really like interpersonal complications or division. So I don't know, that's not gonna be my favorite thing. So yeah, if you have been seeing, me and my friend Dwight are going over reactions to Volume 1 of RWBY. We have all of Volume 1 recorded, and I do not know at this time if we're gonna do Volume 2. He might just watch it on his own. The reason why we did Volume 1 was for me to introduce the show to him and have fun while doing it. So if he wants to continue doing reactions together, then we could. I know that he did enjoy doing them, so we'll see how that goes. But today, yeah, there doesn't seem like there's going to be a episode next week, which is sad because I want my weekly RWBY, but I can wait. Anyway, let's just get started in a 3, 2, 1, click.
Come on! You didn't even hear us out!
Our orders are clear. The Mistral Atlas border is closed.
Those are silly outfits.
Have a good day. A good day!
Hey, if you don't want to believe that I'm friends with Ironwood...
General Ironwood!
There was a weirdos.
General
What?
Ironwood, then fine. But look, we have Weiss Schnee with us, and we're trying to get her home safely.
Approach!
These two are based off of someone, of a type of guard. The British guards, of course, but who else? It's not her. No resemblance.
Very well.
Okay.
You may speak with our commanding officer. We will fetch her at once.
Winter?
They were kind of super weird. Yeah.
Who are they based off of?
What's wrong?
Well, I may know this commanding officer.
That's good, isn't it? If she's your friend, then maybe
Friend?
she's trying to help us.
No.
I wouldn't exactly call us friends.
Acquaintances?
Not quite. Colleagues? Former.
Enemies.
What?
Oh, yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas. You bring outside cashews on one flight, and suddenly you're placed on the additional screening list for life.
Yeah.
You've gotta be
That's
kidding.
exactly how it is. I feel that too.
Let's not give up hope yet. Maybe she's dead.
Introducing Special Operative Caroline Cordovan.
She's small. Yes.
Witch. She-devil.
I see you've chosen larger contraband to smuggle this time.
Oh, Cordo. You know, they say time changes people.
Yes.
See, you've still got that stick right out.
Oh, Miss, Cordovan?
Yeah, you can't swear too much.
My name is Ruby Rose, and I was wondering if
Please don't
you
swear
feel
at all.
about...
I've already heard what your other little friends had to say. Miss Rose.
What are you doing
back here! I thought I told you to leave!
And I told you we wouldn't rest until you let us through!
Nice to see you again as well.
You civilians are clearly incapable of comprehending the importance of our mission here in Argus.
Mission.
So allow me to say this slowly with smaller words.
No.
This base, that relay tower, the very safety of Argus are all gifts from the glorious kingdom of Atlas.
These are silly
It is
characters.
my duty to uphold them, as only I have the wit and tenacity for such a task.
Such wit! Such tenacity!
Or maybe
The heck
Atlas
is going
just wanted
on?
to get you as far from the kingdom as possible.
You're just like the rest of these Argus ingrates. This city wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our Elysian ancestors. And what do we get in return?
Nothing.
The entire world is ready to put a knife to our throats.
That's how it is, yes.
I know your kingdom had nothing to do with the fall of Beacon. We were there.
No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo, but I know General Ironwood is just worried. It's why we need to talk
The general is no coward. Atlas is strong. If all the kingdoms plan to make us their enemy, then so be it. Atlas will prevail.
Atlas will prevail!
Do you guys seriously have to do that?
If Miss Schnee has truly come to her senses and wishes to return to her family, then of course the Atlas military will escort her home. But the kingdom will not be responsible for her friends of questionable character.
Meaning
What's that
Faunus.
supposed to mean?
It means we're done here.
At least she's very quick about it.
Oh yeah.
As I was wanting to say,
Looks like a
the
big
reason why I'm late is because I
Need a
just
shower, Nora.
traveled from Virginia to Pennsylvania. 6 hours, so I was busy on the road. And okay, I hope that does not mean that the internet cut off. I will. I'll be back here in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I don't know. Sometimes internet here is just not the best. So what I did is I scaled it down to 720 instead of 1080. Doesn't look as best, but why does it matter to you? Anyway, let's just get started in 3, 2, 1, click.
Don't, Weiss. I told you we wouldn't leave your side for a second. We'll find a way to Atlas. Together.
She repeated the line. It's gonna happen. They're gonna separate.
So, where are we going now?
Yeah, what's the plan?
The plan? The plan just got shut on our face 3 times over. I'm going for a drink.
Of course. Ruby, go after him.
Well, I really think we should try and come up with something together.
What's his problem? It's not your fault we can't go on.
He's gonna be a jerk and we'll just come up with something without him.
Well,
We've got Oskin with us. He usually knows what to do.
yes.
What is it?
John!
Everything we did was for nothing!
That's not true.
Really? Because it sure does sound like it.
If Salem can't be killed, then how are we supposed to win this?
Wow. Great plan, everyone.
Yeah. Just by keep moving on.
This is great, we know. But we're not the bad guys here.
Are we sure about that?
What?
He's in your head, isn't he? Did you already know about this?
He didn't know any of it!
How much longer can we even trust him?
John!
How do we even know it's really him? What if we've been talking to that liar this whole time?
John!
Yep. This is one aspect of John that I just really don't like that came up. Granted, I can understand each of their anger,
Okay.
I don't know.
but I just don't like to watch that. It's not very
It would be
exciting
best
to me.
If we had some time to ourselves.
Yeah. By the way,
Maybe could
we need some
all
more
use some
Adam.
space.
That's what the character short for this season was, volume was. Where is he? We need him. We seriously need some more on Adam. Any character development at all is what we need.
Come on, please.
He's drunk.
Where are you?
You know, I came out here to avoid the yelling.
Why would you throw your scroll? It's just very rude.
Sorry. The others went to get food for tonight.
Why not go with them?
I don't know.
There's a persistent butterflies right there.
I don't know anything. What do I tell Jean and his team when we don't even have a plan? The crow's out drinking. Osmond hasn't come back, and even if he did, I don't know if I could trust him.
Boy, we train.
And there's always Jin, but we only have one more question we could ask her. I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
You know, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Oh, thanks.
That wasn't a compliment.
What?
If I have to explain it to you, it'll just defeat the purpose. But if you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I would be honored.
Sit back down.
There we go.
For God's sake.
I want to know how they came to be.
Let's start with what you do know. Tell me.
I have silver eyes.
Silver-eyed people are supposed to be legendary warriors. Or something. And at the Fall of Beacon, I turned a giant wyvern into stone.
Oh boy.
But if I already knew everything, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Yeah.
Yelling. It's not your fault. I had my father to teach me. And even he didn't have all the answers. But what he told me makes sense, given what I've seen.
Was he a huntsman too?
It wasn't really an official title back in his day. I only knew him as an old soldier and an excellent teacher. I never attended one of those fancy academies of yours, but I scored higher on the license exam than any other huntsman or huntress that day.
You know.
He must have been proud.
He would have scolded me for showing off. He'd never been able to find much information about our abilities. Just legends of warriors whose eyes shone like mirrors, reflecting the light of the world onto darkness. He found so little.
Did Osmond have anything to do about this, or no?
How could such powerful bloodlines be so rare? Unless something was actively seeking to destroy them.
Salem.
I tried to keep my powers a secret.
Her mother.
But as you know, it wasn't enough. I owe my life to my training and my semblance.
Back to volume 4.
At the end of the day, those are still your most powerful tools.
What is your semblance?
Reflexes. A silly name I came up with. Hard to explain, but I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen.
Okay.
Combine that with my training and secret ability to turn Grim to stone.
So that's how she
or blind them, or vaporize them.
killed the
And that's how you
clock
become the
lady.
Reaper.
So, how do I laser beam monsters with my eyeballs?
First, you stop thinking like that.
Yeah.
I want you to think of all the times you've triggered your powers. What did those moments have in common?
Something at stake.
I was scared and stressed. Is it emotional? Like unlocking a semblance?
It's emotional, but more focused.
Red Like Roses.
Think.
It's playing.
What is it you wanted?
I listened to that this morning.
I wanted to protect my friends.
Precisely. It is the desire to preserve life which fuels the light inside you. And make no mistake, it is light. Preservation is an extension of creation, or at the very least, an enemy of destruction.
Butterflies have shadows.
Creatures of Grim were made by the god of darkness, But your light comes from his brother.
How do you know that?
I always knew how to use the light, but never why it only worked on the Grim. Then Jin showed us her vision. Were you paying attention?
The god of light.
Yeah.
His eyes. Okay, where do we start?
Well, not here. The light will only work in the presence of Grim, meaning the only practice you'll get will be a trial by fire.
Ah.
But what you can do is focus on creating a state of mind that you can tap into when you need it. Don't think about your light as a means of destroying evil, but as a way to protect the people of Remnant.
But that can't be right. You said the light only reacts to Grim, but I used it during our battle at Haven. It reacted to Cinder.
She has a Grim hand.
Perhaps there was something that you just weren't seeing.
Ruby!
Oh, hey, guys.
What's going
That's
on?
how that worked. Plus,
It's Oscar.
the Watcher.
He's missing.
Oh, well, of course he is. Okay, we're doing this plot now. Okay, let's... Oh, boy. Okay, that's... Of course, the confrontation leading to he ran away plot. Same thing happened that I can remember as in Full Metal Alchemist. The original show, not the Brotherhood. Where the whole thing where Alphonse was thinking that he's just a fake boy, not created from an actual soul, but just memories implanted. So he confronted with Elric, Ed, and then he ran away for a few episodes, and so forth. And that's the end of that chapter. Anyway, it's not my favorite conflict having this whole runaway story. I hope that he's just looking for Crow and not just running away, going back home because there's nothing left to do. I don't know. It's such a cliche. I want to see something new with this. It's fine if they do the whole runaway story. I really don't care to focus on that. Another thing, we need Adam Torres in this volume. So far, we've only seen him in the beginning and the character short. If they're setting him up for something in the finale, they're not doing a good job at that because we have no idea what he's doing. I mean, he has a semi-big moment in the intro, so I want to know what's going on with him. Is there not going to be anything big? Because the reason why I say this is because I felt like in the last volume, his character was treated very poorly. It started off with him taking over the White Fang, which is something that we didn't really mean much because we only got Santa Con for 3 minutes and then she just died right there. Didn't feel like much of a whole betrayal because we kind of thought Adam was pretty much leading at that point. And then he's just not at all in the volume into the finale where he's beaten by Blake, and at that point it's just his defeat means nothing to me. It meant nothing because we didn't see him in action doing things. He's just off screen. We know what his orders are from others, but we don't actually see him accomplish anything. Which, if you want to have that moment where that villain is defeated, have more moments of him actually being a villain. I mean, when we see Darth Vader defeated in Return of the Jedi, it was a big moment because we got to see him dominate in the past other movies. Granted, the Emperor was only there, but he just made a great impact right there, pretty much. And we had to thank the prequels for including the other stuff with the Emperor and the Clone Wars as well, because it made that character much better. So what we learned here today is what triggers the semblance. I mean the silver eyes. Grim and the duty to protect the family. Yeah, that's not entirely new. I guess the only big revelation is the light from the god. Someone else pointed out that was very similar to the silver eyes, which, good on them. Good on them. People are being very smart this volume. They're figuring things out very quickly. I just want to know, how did the silver eyes come to be? Did they come from Ozpin doing something, or did the God of Light do something? I don't know. It's strange. I don't think we're going to get an answer this volume. Probably next, or the finale. But yeah, here's what we need to see. Adam Torres. More Neo would be nice, but I think they're saving that for next volume or something. I don't know, because she's not in the intro because it's a surprise. But yeah, anyway, there's not much else I can say. What we need is Crow to not die. We need more Adam Torres being the villain. Maybe some more with Cinder and Neo and their journey here. More with Salem and the villains, getting them prepped up. And then, I don't know, just going on. Because I don't feel like, we're not going to see Ironwood until either the finale or next volume. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.